you press F. You can put a bridge over it to kind of circumvent it, but that's not going to work this time. Operation Scorched Earth. Or Scorched Earth, because Gonzo can't spell very good. I'm a numbers guy, don't think about it, it makes sense. Now, if you look all around here, you can see our bot getting shelled to absolute fuck. This was done in preparation of the Warden unlocking artillery. Now, we knew sometime in the next 12-ish hours the Wardens are going to be having their 120mm guns unlocked. They'll most likely be attacking here, Lachlan Berth. That leaves us in an interesting predicament because anything we build that's not concrete howitzer garrisons is going to get wiped.
As of 15 minutes ago, the Warden artillery unlock prediction is 3 to 6 hours, with hours 8 to 10 hours.
Pain. We gotta hurry. Instead of wasting our time building up tier 2 structures and concreting and all this fancy stuff, instead we're here, in hell. We decided with this weird fucking idea to entrap the Wardens, and even though we can't really hold our ground because it's going to get obliterated by artillery, we knew that we could at least make it impossible for the Wardens to also hold our ground. Turning it into this maze of tier 2 trenches that can't be easily removed. So we put random barbed wire. If you see I'm standing in between the trenches, not going inside of them, because if you look at this trench here, this one in particular has the trap set up, right? Ah! My ass! Why? Why would you do that? So, back to the trench. You see some of the trenches, they look a little bit taller on the edges. That's because it's a pitfall trap, essentially. The Warden jumps over the trench, or jumps over the sandbag wall into the trench, and, well, they can't get out because they can't jump over the sandbag to get out because it's too tall, so they can't vault over, so they're stuck in there, and they pretty much have to die, or... This is just a weird point in time where we can't do the thing we wanted to do because everything got fucked. But that's just how warfare is. No plan survives contact with the enemy, so we have to improvise. And this is the result of our improvisation. Just utter pain for both sides. If I can't have it, nobody can, essentially. So, I don't know the exact final count. I'll throw it up here on screen at some point. Probably now. Kapow. Look, magic, numbers. How does this hurt the Wardens, you may ask? Well, you see, all the things that are standing over there, that are like, shoot them as they approach, won't be standing there, because if you look over here, where the Wardens are, they can set up an artillery gun back there, and, well, completely obliterate everything we have with impunity, essentially. So that's why we're preparing for worst-case scenario. Wardens unlock artillery hours before we do, so we have no chance of counter-battering any of their guns. So we need to stop them from advancing. And the only way to advance in this game is by building. And if we prevent you from being able to build, well, you can't keep anything that you blow up. So, let's say they push into the town, right? If they can't build anything on the outside of this town right here, that's it. They're fucked. They can't hold the town. Inside the town, building is a nightmare, because you can't build on, like, streets, you can't build on anything that's stone, you have to build on dirt. And, well, we took away all the Warden's dirt. Because it takes, what, at least 20 high-explosive or Mammon grenades to destroy the trench? Once the trench is destroyed, well, it turns into a husk. And husks were changed recently in this last update, where they become not just plastered pictures of a husk on the ground, they're now, more vertical, and you can go inside them. It's wonderful for infantry, right? It's really improved infantry gameplay. However, for vehicles and for other field cannons and other fun toys that the Wardens have access to, you can't deploy them in the trench husks because you get stuck. There's a trench husk over there, an example. I'd get closer, but I'd get shot. I can hide, I can crouch, I can prevent from getting shot at, and if I try to push a field gun into this little area, you can't get the gun out. It's physically impossible to push it back out once it's in here. You gotta lift it with a crane. Really, the only real reason why this is going to even kind of work is simply because, well, there's another base here, as you can see, on the opposite side of the town, which works as a wonderful platform for us to launch a counterattack into the town and retake the town. The reason why this town matters so much, not only because it's a victory point, and controlling a certain amount of victory points is how you win the war, it also has a seaport. You might ask, Why is the seaport? Why does it matter so much? Well, logistics. Logistics are the backbone of every army. And if you see this seaport right here, it has water access only to one side, not exactly the other. So to us, it only lets us use the seaport as like a flatbed drop-off point where we can unload, 60 crates of supplies at a time, per truck, of course. However, to the Wardens, if you look at this, follow this waterway all the way down, it goes to their back lines, to their main logistical hubs, where they can mass-produce material like there's no tomorrow. They can transport it via freighter up this river, all the way here, to this seaport, and use this place as a staging ground to attack deeper into our lines, and their logistics will be able to support it. Alright, that's it. Enjoy yourself, don't get molested, stay hydrated, and check your posture. I'm out of here.